Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well and your studies are going in full swing. Now today's video is very important and relevant for all the students who are giving their CA final exams from November 2026 and onwards, whether 2027, 28 or any year you are giving the exam. This is for your CA final AFM paper and I'm preparing this video in light of what the institute has been doing over the last two exams, especially Jan 26, which is a fairly difficult paper, and then May 26, which was taken to an altogether different level. So what is done, but if you are giving the exams in the upcoming years, if I was a student, rightly so, I would be a bit rattled that what should be the change in my preparation, what more do I need to do so that I can tackle such a paper properly, and this is what I'm going to cover in this video. So ensure you watch it till the end so that you can get complete clarity of what are the changes, what needs to be done, and what I'm going to share with you, which can help you in your overall preparations. So first of all, what about the existing material that you have? If you have taken classes from us, the material, the shield, the books, they will still continue to remain applicable as it is. Even if you have taken it from some other faculty or you're doing from the institute material, remember that still continues to apply. The changes that we're talking about are not replacing the existing questions. No, there is no amendment or change over there. However, it is going to act as an add-on. That is, you will have to kind of take your preparation a notch up as compared to what you have earlier done. So your existing material and your existing plans, that continues exactly as it is. Yes, you might have to study a little bit more if you want to be well prepared. So no need to change any books, no need to change any material. You can safely continue with the material that you have. Sir, but what about the new stuff? Well, what the institute has been doing is, it has been asking you questions which are slightly more trickier as compared to the questions which are there in the institute material, and it is taking maybe small concepts which are there in the study material for which there is no sum, example or an illustration, and they're making and formulating a sum with probably the help of AI or whatever. So what are we going to do? Rather, what am I going to do for you? As a first step, I'm going to personally review everything which is there in the study material, and I will share with you a file where I will compile all of the concepts which warrant your attention. Like for example, you would know what an arithmetic mean is. However, in the institute material, there is some geometric mean or there is some harmonic mean on which they have not given you any sum. But if there is a concept which requires your understanding, I will share that with you in a single file. So you have access to all the concepts. Now, as a student, it is very difficult to just look at the concepts and understand everything, and hence it is preferable if we have some sums. So based on my experience, we will develop new questions, and we will also probably take the help of AI. Now, obviously, the questions that we will develop are not going to be the same questions that come in the exam. However, it will at least help you get a concept base and a practical application of what needs to be done. So I will try to ensure that there is a balance between the time that you spend for this additional content, at the same time the coverage that is there. So from our experience, we'll ensure that wherever required, we'll have numericals, and otherwise the concepts which you should know, we will share that with you in a PDF file. So I will do that personally, and for that I'll need some time. So probably you will start getting these updates in the month of June as well as July. Till that time, you will continue to prepare in the usual way. Now, in case you are thinking about lectures, I would say that the lectures or the material that you have, you will continue in the usual way because nothing is going to change on that. I will also share a video on YouTube as well, which will kind of summary explain all these different concepts which are there in the study material. So at a summary level, it will be there. However, in case of, let us say, the batches, if you have taken a regular batch or an exam oriented batch, what we will be doing is we will kind of be sharing a separate videos for these concepts as well as questions on your Google Drive, which you can access. Now, if for you, your lectures are remaining or you have done it very long time back and you kind of want to do it again, what we are also going to do is we are going to have an exam oriented batch for financial reporting and AFM. Obviously, you can take either one of them or both of them, whatever suits you. And this is starting from 8th of June and it will be done by 31st July. So in this, everything will be covered together at one go. Obviously, if you have done it earlier and you're comfortable, then we will share the updates which you will see additionally. But if you want to do it at one go, this is a good batch which you can consider. This will be starting from 8th of June, continuing up to 31st of July. AFM will be in the mornings from 7 to around 10:15, and FR will be 11 to 3:30. We will also be integrating these principles, concepts in financial reporting. So whatever, we will scan through the study material, and if required, there will be some additional concepts and questions as well. Because earlier, if you look at 2025 or 24, audit papers were fairly nasty, and institute was targeting audit strongly. Now it is AFM. Audit over the last 2 exams has been easier. I don't want to go into a trend analysis and predicting what is going to happen in November, what is going to happen in May. And even if someone is doing that, I would say you ensure you don't read too much into it, because no one knows. No one said that May 26 paper is going to be a paper like this. So our best bet is not trying of speculating, but trying to preparing. So we will try to prepare. Our core content we will do, and even for the add-ons, we will try to give it our best, but at the same time, we will have some level of positive spirit and energy. We are not going to say that the paper is going to be something which is unsolvable. No. If you have done it properly, if people have done it properly, yes, the paper is difficult. It may not be a paper which will give you 90s and 80s, but it is definitely not going to be a paper, no matter how difficult it is, that is going to give you less than 40 for everyone. I mean, even May 26 students as well, when they will get their results, yes, AFM will not be a scoring paper. Maybe for some of the students, it may be a very, it's a very low scoring paper. However, people are going to clear that. And invariably, most of them who have put in a notch above will be doing it, will be able to clear that. And even in our classes, what we try to do is, if you see, there will be a lot of same questions where we will be doing extra, where we'll say that if this information is not available, or if this was given, then what is to be done. And this helps you in concept building, and this really helps you in an overall understanding. When it comes to a paper like this, maybe you might be able to slightly better subconsciously attempt it. Okay, so if you want it at one place, this is a fairly good batch. There is live as well as recorded. In case you prefer live, you will have a good enough discipline. In case you prefer recorded of the same, we will upload this on a daily basis, and you can watch the recorded lectures as well. There's a small offer which is also going on till around 30th of May. So in case you want to register, preferably do it before that. And if you want to take a combo, there's a fairly good discount. Both of the subjects would be getting done along with the books, materials, etc. at around 12,000. So that is something which will be helpful. Apart from that, there would be mock tests which will be checked. We have all revision video support. We have audio pods, and a lot of these will be really helpful. Overall, we will have a very good time, and you will fall in love with these subjects. Try to understand the concepts behind whatever is happening, and that should be a lot of fun exercise. But in any case, if you are preparing for the November exams, my request to you over here is to have a positive affirmation. I know it is difficult. If I was a student right now, I would also feel the same nervousness. However, if the only way you can crack it is by better preparation. So if you have a runway right now in front of you, where you know that, well, I have some time, I try to optimize it, and I try to give my best shot. Don't go into too much of predicting papers and doing other things. I will be doing the work for you, at least to try to compile, but nevertheless, even if you want to, you can review the institute study material. But most important is the material that you already have, the sums that are already there. Do not ignore that. Focus on that, and for the add-on, we will share updates with you separately on our Telegram channel. The link for that is in the description. On YouTube as well, we will constantly update you, and you have our back. Okay, don't worry, we are in it together, and we will do it really well. Okay, so keep studying, keep pushing, and wish you all the very best. God bless you all. Take care and all the best. I'll see you soon with more such updates.